Hello and welcome to a battle-tested episode of Stellaris. We left off the last episode with a declaration of war against the Natraxi, and we're going to make sure that it ends to our advantage. We are definitely going to deploy the second fleet, but I think we should transfer the Fortune's Favor to it, just so there's a combat advantage. So, let's get to that. We'll move that ship to a third fleet and merge the two. Admiral Perez will rendezvous with First Fleet, and we'll go from there. Since we have a lot of area that's open, we'll send the First Fleet to Pash and use that as a staging area. They'll have to wait for the Second Fleet, but it'll be fine. We'll deploy our troops stationed on Gagarin as well. We'll put them in the Hodim system. That way there's no chance that they'll be caught off guard. Alright, let's get moving. All of our stations are in better shape as well, so we should be able to deflect any attacks that might come our way, unless it's a massive fleet that we couldn't see coming for some reason. While we're waiting on that, Yorktown needs more housing. We can give them that. And that's about all we can do in that sense for now. Our transport fleet is moving quicker than our main fleets, but we should be able to make that work. And our colony ship is just about to make it to Sugelia 3. The Cadronite polity has opened its borders to us. Wait, how did they come about? Oh, it's just one world, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. Someone wants to establish an embassy, and some humans are up for sale on the slave market. We are going to have some problems here. The Cadronite polity is a bunch of slaving despots. No, we're not establishing an embassy with them. I guess somebody must have bought that human pop, which isn't good. Let's see if we can trade with anyone to get some consumer goods until we can bring up our manufacturing capacity. Maybe the Eurasians? No. How about our brothers in the Commonwealth? They may be a dictatorship, but they're still our fellow humans. Nope. The Rukari, perhaps? I don't think they'd have consumer goods, but let's take a look. And they don't want to give away any. How about our allies? Oh, they can give away a little. We can make it work. There we are. Maybe the Raxar? Oh, they can't afford to trade much, but we'll make it work. That's not a very good deal, but it's necessary. That's one. How about two? We'll be fine trading for what we need until our new worlds get consumer goods industries up. Here's a possibility. We can prioritize artisans and miners. Maybe that'll make a difference. Okay, an espionage event is happening. We've ID'd some targets. Good. Who should we have them fight against? Maybe the Jigel? That could work, or it could blow up in our faces, but we have to try. Okay, our deficit is going down a bit. What else can we do to manage that? We can't afford to move things around on New Caledonia because of the lack of pops, so... Gagarin's full. Armstrong is not, but we can't afford another industrial district just yet. Although we probably should. Maybe we can trade for the minerals? Yeah, let's go for it. I think the Cadronites have enough. Maybe they don't because they eat them. Well, we can always talk to the turnip people. Well, they have enough for our purposes. We'll give them energy credits. The Confederacy has entered into a migration treaty with the Mercantile Union. That could be worse. Good. Now, with these minerals in hand, we are going to have to build up some industry. But where exactly? That's the question. Asimov has plenty of mining, but not that much industry, so we can do it here. That'll work. Our forces haven't reached the staging area yet, but they will in due time. Envoy Bouchard has died. That's sad. Yorktown can support more buildings, so what do they need? They probably need some administration most of all, so we're going to have to trade for some minerals. About 200 should suffice. What about the Inari Coalition? They can't. I don't know why, but I guess they don't have any. We'll try the Albanians. Oh, do we need to establish an embassy or something? Guess we can't do that for some reason. Maybe they're too far away, but that doesn't explain why we were able to trade over here. Maybe the Haspal? 590 for how much? Let's try food for 600. That's not too bad. We're in business. Let's see what we can do on Yorktown. They need some administrative offices. Although that's going to do a number on our consumer goods deficit. What is causing this consumption? A part of it is Earth and Sagan. Okay, so it's the core worlds. Maybe they just need more jobs? Yeah, that's probably what the problem is. Earth has 49 pops. We can't build any more industrial districts, so it's going to have to be somewhere else. A new Haruni pop will begin New Caledonia soon. We probably need more industry on Armstrong, considering. We'll work on that as soon as we can make another trade deal. Since all of these worlds are under Federation control, we'll have to move our fleets up faster. We'll move the first fleet to Nedum, and the transport fleet there as well, considering it's not on the front line anymore. The second fleet can head over there as well. Okay, what happened here? Pan-galactic recycling is now a thing. That helps. There's something else to vote on. Collective waste management. It'll decrease habitability by a little bit, but it'll improve alloy and mineral output, so we'll support the resolution. What about a galactic council? Okay. Repealing regulatory facilitation? No. The Fafosins want to sign a peace treaty with the Natraxi. Considering that we already basically won this, we'll vote yes. Oh, that was kind of pointless. Let's go home. I think that we'll have to redirect the second fleet to Sugelia. That seems like the right play just in case they try something funny. Our allies are much stronger, and the Natraxi are reduced down to one world. But at least the people that they used to rule over now have a voice in a democratic federation. That's better, isn't it? We have an espionage event. We found a dirty dossier. Interesting.
A new world has been colonized.
Asgard is ready to move. We'll start with the food supply, as always. And the rest will have to wait. Oh, their fleets are pretty strong. We need better ships. We're definitely losing minerals hand over fist, so we're gonna have to trade for them. The Lyrite might be able to help with that. Or not. How about the Mishar? Nope, the Meshben. Oh, they can offer plenty. We'll give them some food. Oh, I guess they don't need that? Energy credits, maybe? No. How about crystals? Oh, they love those. That seems like a decent trade. Let's go for it. Okay. We should try to get on the Ancients' good side, because if they emerge out of their slumber, we don't want them to target us. We want them to go after the Irrobots. A Gleer is going to be coming about in a few months, so we'll construct another industrial district. We'll do another one on Yorktown as well. New Caledonia could use a mining district and an industrial district. We'll create another industrial district on Asimov, Reach, and that's about all we can do. Sagan appears to have clearable blockers, so let's see what's up. Oh, a dense jungle. We can get rid of that. We lost our team of operatives. Well, we need to disavow all knowledge. Well, that's not very nice.
A new world has been colonized.
Tyson is ready. We'll have to trade for some minerals, but we'll put those to good use. Maybe our friends can help out. Although they're not really interested in anything other than rare goods, so I guess not. What about the Chroniclers? Oh, they're dismissive, so no. There's an unemployment problem on Gagarin. We need to fix that post-haste. The Cardu might be of some assistance. I guess not. We might have to trade on the galactic market because it's kind of a pain to go through all of that for no particular reason. We should try to buy some minerals. 500 for 1,000 energy credits isn't so bad. Yeah, that seems like the best deal. We need a few consumer goods. We'll go for 250. That works. Okay, we are in good shape. The unemployment problem is in the worker class, so mining and all of those other things. We'll create a generator district just because it'll help to fix up the deficits on this planet.
We are being hailed.
Somebody wants an embassy. Oh, Zoom Enterprises. Okay, why not? There's a new strategic resource in Ruthari B3. And in Gibbon's Maelstrom. What is it? Dark matter, I think? We'll have to trade for that in the future, but it's nice to know that it's in our space. We need to get a bunch of minerals. We'll get some from the market. About 2,000. That should be enough. And we can use that to build up our civilian industries on Tyson and Asgard. We'll work on mining as well. Refugees from the underground alien empire on Sigyn are streaming out to the surface. They claim to be fleeing persecution as a religious minority. If we let them join our colonists, it will anger the rulers of the empire that they fled from. But if we let the pursuing army take them back underground, they may face mass execution. Let them join the colony. A new presidential election is underway. We'll leave it go just because all of these options are pretty decent, although we might have a hard time constructing research stations. Wow, we have a huge mineral deficit. I don't know where that came from. The Confederation of Bizad opened its borders. Good. Oh, it's just one world.
We are being hailed.
I don't see why not. Good. We just need to build a lot more mining districts. They are coming though, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But we have to get more minerals in the short term. Maybe the Velutarians can help? They cannot. We have quite a few alloys, so maybe we should use that stockpile to get some energy credits. Yeah, that seems like the right idea. 1,000 minerals. That'll do. We'll build a mining district on Yorktown. Reach could definitely use one. Gagarin 2. And we'll have to trade for some more minerals. Oh, we can just buy a bunch outright since we have a lot of energy credits. 1,000 should do. Actually, we'll make it 2,000 just to give us a little bit more breathing space. Gagarin can support more mining, so let's do that. 2 more districts should be enough. New Caledonia needs some food production. As does Sagan. Oh, we're running short on food now. The Senate is voting on collective waste management. What about leveraged privateering? It'll reduce our naval capacity, but it'll improve our trade value, so that's probably useful. And we are not repealing buzzword standardization. At the very least, our resolution is near the top, so we should be able to abolish the slave trade very soon. The hierarchy of Kilnstain has opened its borders to us. Good. Our consumer goods deficit is gone, which is good, but we need to work on minerals and food now. We'll put another agricultural district or 2 on Yorktown. That'll make the difference. Oh, we've got another deficit now. Great. But the Zoom are okay with us. That's nice. We need a lot more minerals. We'll buy those, and we'll sell some alloys to make up the deficit. I shouldn't have bought those. We could always sell them, but we'll have a problem here.
We are being hailed.
I don't see why not. That's not nice, but they'll open them in about 6 months anyway, so whatever. Okay, good, we're the Federation president once more. I don't know if we can do much else other than wait until level 3 is hit, which shouldn't be too long considering that we're generating 10 XP a month. The Raxar Coalition has vassalized the Albanian Trade Union. That's not very nice. I mean, it's okay when we do it, but that's because we're democratic. Dr. Kong has died, so we need to hire another scientist. A few of our friends can volunteer for the service. Kathari Imvu is a good pick because of the custom AI assistant. Okay, where is the Marco Polo at? Oh, Alpha Centauri. Okay, it can just assist with research there. We'll send the Lagrange back to Earth. There's a new federation called the Union of Associated Nations. New traditions are around. Creative collectives might be a good idea because it'll increase our pop resource output from specialists. We can go for that. Let's see how that helps, if at all. That made a big difference with our consumer goods output. What did I tell you? They'll open their borders every 6 months.
We are being hailed.
Okay, what's up? This seems rather odd considering that they open and shut their borders constantly, but okay. Admiral Luo has died. We have to appoint another one. How about Admiral Kamenskaya? That'll work. Reach could use more mining and more food.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
That it is. That should help with our administration problem. Let's see what we need to add. Naval capacity, that's a big deal. Especially since we can double the size of the fleet. Okay. We've reached the next level of the Federation. We can gain 2 unity and 5% trust growth for each envoy assigned to the Federation. Ship speed is increased by 10% in our space. And we have a stronger influence gain. As for the laws, we should increase centralization to medium. We'll propose this. And we will vote yes, of course. It passed. Excellent. But we should enable free migration because that will increase our common efforts. And everyone seems to be in favor of it, so that's good. We shall vote yes.
We are being hailed.
We'd love to establish diplomatic ties. And it passed. Great. That should make things a lot smoother in terms of our economies. I honestly think that the other laws aren't very helpful aside from maybe the fleet contribution, so we might have to hold off on the rest of that. As for our common fleets, we should probably order some new ships. Actually, it's better to upgrade them. We'll upgrade the Void Wings as well. Our mineral deficit is basically gone, so we just need to worry about food now. Oh, the Kelvin isn't doing anything. We'll have to fix that. It can assist with research. We might need to change our edicts and policies. Let's go for it and see what's what. We should try to paint the Republic as a land of opportunity because we need to move people out to the outer colonies, so that seems like the right idea. As for policies, I think that this should stay mostly the same, outside of the fact that we should engage in selective orbital bombardment. We haven't done that yet, but if we're going to, we should minimize civilian casualties. Okay, we need to buy some minerals and use them to create some agricultural districts. 1,000 should do the trick. Okay, who needs some food? Tyson doesn't have the infrastructure for it, so 1 district shouldn't hurt. Asgard, it needs another one. Reach, We'll build up our administrative offices instead, and I suppose we'll have to trade for a little bit more. We'll sell some alloys and use those to build up the rest of our mineral base. 1250, and we'll buy a bunch of minerals. About 2,000 should do. We'll build the administration on Earth. Yorktown could definitely use some food. And so could New Caledonia. And that'll do it for this episode of Stellaris. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep your eyes on the stars, and I'll see you next time.